Hi, fourth grade. So we're going over some new material, which is page 267, and then we'll work on page 269. On page 267 is the introduction to geometry. The yellow box at the top of the page, we're looking at the models and the names of each model. So we have a point. A line segment has a point on both ends. A line has an arrow on both ends, so that means it's never ending. And then a ray has a point on one end and an arrow on the other end, so that means it's continuing that way, which on this poster, it will be continuing to the right. You also have angles. It can be any size angle. It doesn't matter if it's small or large. Then you have a right angle, which will always have that little square in the corner that you know it is 90 degrees. Then you have congruent angles, which means that they are the exact same type of angle. Then you have intersecting lines that, like at a four-way stop sometimes, those are intersecting lines. A perpendicular line that has at least two right angles. On your paper, you will see two right angles. On the poster, you see four. And then you also have parallel lines. So that means they are never intersecting. They are always the exact same distance apart. So on the page 267, on number 1, that would be a ray, 1A. Then B is a point. C is a line segment. D is an angle. E is a right angle. F is intersecting lines. And then you have G is a line. Then you have H is parallel lines. So then you have true or false, and it says, are these congruent angles? That's true. Then you have parallel lines, which would be what you have on a road. So that's true. Is that a right angle? Yes, so that's true. Are those perpendicular lines? No, because they do not make right angles, so that's false. And then is that an angle? As long as you have any type of angle, it doesn't matter the size. That is true. Now, page 269 with geometric shapes. So you have a simple closed curve does not have a point of intersection. So such as the circle and any type of shape that you have that does not have an intersecting point within the object, then you know that is just a simple closed curve. Polygon, you have your triangles, your rhombus, octagon, pentagon, those type of things. A triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. So you can have different sizes like right, isosceles. All of those are different types of triangles, so I'm not that particular, but you know in the names of those. It's just that you have to know it's a 3-sided figure. Now, a polygon is a simple closed curve made up of line segments. And then a quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. So on there you have, on your page on 269, you have examples, which I drew some on the board as well. Parallelogram, that would be like a leaning rectangle. Then you have the rectangle because the length is longer than the width. The square is exactly the same on all sides. The rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 equal sides. And then you have a trapezoid. It's only 2 parallel sides. Okay, see the top and the bottom are parallel, but the other 2 sides are not. So that's the difference in those. So let's look at page 269. It says place a check in the blank if the shape is a simple closed curve. So you can see there's nothing intersecting on this one. This one has a point of intersection, so therefore you would not check that one. That's just a simple triangle. There's nothing intersecting there, so you would check that. And then you have a simple circle. That one does intersect, so therefore you will not check that. Okay, so a lot of these, I've given you examples of different names. Simple, closed, curved, a polygon, a quadrilateral, parallelogram, all of those can be used for that particular shape. On the triangle, a simple closed curve, a polygon, and a triangle. So I hope this was helpful on reviewing the new information regarding geometric shapes and the introduction to geometry. Good luck.